Recently, the Pathfinder 2e Reddit and other places on the internet have been on a little bit of a kick bashing the Inventor, calling it the worst class in the game. Oftentimes, this will be accompanied by a post describing Overdrive as something you have to use over and over again to make it work. One poster even described having to use Overdrive 3 times to get it to function. But this is actually a fine example of something plaguing online discourse, and that's people with very little experience in something acting like they're experts in it. They'll say stuff that is easily proven wrong, but is maybe true in the early levels of the game, and then they'll act like that their post is indisputable fact. There is, in fact, a period of time in which you have a 50-50 chance of succeeding or failing, or more accurate, you have a 5% chance of crit failing, 45% chance of failing, and then the same in the other direction. During this period of time, the damage difference between a failure and a success is 1 point of damage, and arguably because every ability that gives you an effect while you're in overdrive, it says while you're under the effects of overdrive, arguably you get those effects even on a failure, though the flavor text in the ability might lead people to ruling the other direction, because success says your devices go into overdrive. But that tangent aside, this is a period of time in which you have 50-50, so there's going to be times in which you need to crank it again to get that 1 point of damage, and maybe those overdrive boosts. And mathematically speaking, the second time you crank it, a 50% chance applied twice has a 75% chance of succeeding at least once. So that second crank will almost certainly give it to you. Do you know how long this period lasts in which the chances are 50-50? 2 levels. From 3rd and beyond, the odds of hitting it, no skill item, are 70% or higher, and if you double crank, that's a 93-ish% chance of getting it the second time. And around level 9, it's pretty easy to get this up to a 90% chance to succeed or better, to where you have 4 times the chance to crit it as you have of failing it, and that's not even including the second crank. Oh, and a handy tip, despite what White Room Theory Crafting will tell you, time exists before the fight starts. If that door needs to be opened, you can spend an action to crank once when the door is being opened. You can crank as you are approaching the door. The effect lasts a minute, and fights normally last 3 to 5 rounds. You won't run out of overdrive. So even if it's lowest point, if you're doing this, you have a 75% chance to get the success on a second crank in combat. Past 3rd, you have a 50% chance of getting a crit result on your second crank. Folks need to stop playing an Inventor for less than 3 levels and acting like an expert in it.